guys, welcome back to Part of My Imagination. My name is Jasmine, and today I'm going to be doing my Hey guys, welcome back to Part of My Imagination. My name is Jasmine, and today I'm going to be doing my November TBR. Yes, it's me back again in this outfit. I'm not going to keep explaining. You'll know when I'm like not pre-recording these videos anymore. This outfit is very itchy. I wish I would have picked a different one. But anyways, I'm going to be picking my TBR for November. Now, I'm still going to pick 8 books that are wrapped, but I did want to pick some books that were kind of new releases, but I never got around to wrapping them. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 off of this shelf. And then at the end, I'll show you what I pick. As always, we're going to start from the top and work our way down. So, just go ahead and pick this fancy green one here. Pick a small one here. Let's see. Actually, no, I don't. Alright, so let's just go ahead and pick these books. We're going to do this one right here. I'm going to pick a small one. Let's do this one. Let's do... Oh, maybe if I pick multiple small ones, I can read. Let's do that. I'm going to pick 10 books. That's a little risky, but we're going to pick smaller standalones. I'm going to pick one of these. And then I'll pick 2 small ones, or another, wait, what am I saying? Yeah, I'll pick 3 from down there as well. So let's just pick a series book. This one series, I think these are the last of the series that I have. Yeah, I think these are the last. So here's one, here's another one. I'm picking 4, right? Yeah, I'm picking 4. This is a series. This doesn't have a tag on it, so it's not a series. Let's put that back. There are no more first in series up there, so let's just go ahead and move on down. Alright, so I need one more series. But as far as I can see, I don't believe I have another one. I think that those are the last ones, and now I'm dipping into second in a series. So let's just go ahead and pick. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this one as a second in a series. Hopefully, it's one that I read. That would be bad if it wasn't. So that's 4. I need to pick 3 standalones. So let's go ahead and, let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this one right here. Let's see. Pick this one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. We'll pick this one. See you in a minute. first one. Oh, actually, this is okay. It is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I can't remember what this is about, but this is a classic. So I'm actually pretty excited to pick this up. The next one. What is it? Looks new. Ooh, I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erica L. Sanchez. I just know that this is about a girl. This is just based like it. The title is self-explanatory. Why not gonna explain this to you? I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of people read this, so I'm actually. If you have read this, let me know down in the comments. So yeah. The next one, which is very tiny. Ooh, yes! I am actually really excited to read this. It is Heart's Hope by Orshawn Scott Card. I think this is one of his first books. Somebody recommended this book to me in this nerd group that I'm in on Facebook. So I'm really excited to pick this up. I don't really know what it's about. I just remember that someone said that it was one of his better books in all of the books that he has. So super excited to pick this up. And the next one, ooh, this is kind of thick. Oh, okay. Every time. It never fails. I always drop a book. But it is Hollow City, the second of the Miss Pedigree's for children house for whatever, peculiar kids, whatever. In a video I said I didn't have this one. I do have this one. I meant that I don't have the fourth in a series. So that's really interesting because I believe this is, what month am I reading this in? September. So I'm reading the first book in September, so that's actually pretty okay that I picked this up. So yeah. Alright, the next book is a series, so oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually excited to pick this up. That is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I can't specifically remember what this is about, but I'm actually really excited to read it because Naya from Naya Reads and Smiles recommended this book. She did read it on audio, or she listened to it on audiobook, but I'm still going to read it, and I'll probably listen along with it as well. So alright, the next series. Ooh, yes. It is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. And this is basically about a story that has 4 different Londons. And that's pretty much all that I know about it. The next series is... This is going to be a good reading month. It is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. And all I know is that it's about a girl whose brother gets arrested for treason and then she tries to save him or something like that. And that's all that I remember. And that's all I want to know. I know there are some people that don't like this series and there's some people that love this series. So let's just see where I sit on that spectrum. Alright, the next standalone. What's this? Unbecoming by Rebecca Scurum. I don't know what this is about, but it's probably a thriller. I'm 100% positive that it's a thriller book. This is another book that I had picked up at the dollar store, so we're just gonna read it. The next standalone. also another book that I picked up at the dollar store. That Part Was True by Deborah McKinley. Yeah. It's about two authors. No, it's about an author and a book lover who end up exchanging letters, and they talk about their love for cooking. Clearly, if you can't tell, they have cooking utensils and stuff on here. So I'm actually pretty excited to read this. When I first picked it up, I was like, this sounds like a really good book. So yeah. Alright, and the last book. Ooh, yep, I already know what it is, and I'm excited to pick it. It is Stronger, Faster, and More Beautiful by Arwen Ellis Dayton. And this book, it's basically about a society that can make themselves beautiful, and smarter and things like that. And I know Rachel from Rachel Ray's, not the cook, I read this book it was probably a good few months ago that she read this book, and she actually loved this book. Oh yeah, she read it at the end of the year, because I remember her talking about it in her end of the year wrap up, and said that why she doesn't do a wrap up before, or talk about her best books from the year before the end of the year ends, because this ended up being one of her favorite books. But you know, I could totally be wrong, but I just remember her reading this, and I had actually previously seen it on Amazon before, so I'm excited to actually pick this up. Alright, and the two books that I picked up, the first one is Black Enough, edited by E.B. Zaboy. I have been waiting to read this for a really long time. I was going to read it for Blackathon, but I ended up not. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up this month and finally read it. So I'm excited about that. And last but not least, the last book that I picked was The Education of Margaret Sanchez by Lilian Rivera. And this is basically just a coming of age story about Margaret Sanchez. And I have been wanting to pick this up for a long time. I've been eyeing this, and this has been on my Amazon list for so long, and I finally just go ahead and I went and bought it for my birthday. So I'm super excited to pick this up. It is obviously by a Latinx or Latin or Hispanic author, so I'm really excited to go ahead and just read it. Alright, so that brings me, oh wait, hold on. Cool. Okay, so that brings me to 12 books. So I'm really hoping that these small books, you know, I can just go ahead and push through them, because if not, I'm going to be in some trouble. So that's all that I have for you guys today. If you have read any of these books and you have any comments that you want to let me know, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, what books I should pick up first. And if you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and like this video. It really helps my channel out, but no pressure. And if you don't like this video, or if you don't like my content, I don't know why I keep saying this, because I don't understand why you're here if you don't like my shit.